Have you ever wondered what made Benjamin Franklin an icon of American history? Benjamin Franklin, a man of many talents, wore numerous hats throughout his life. A polymath in the truest sense, he left an indelible mark on a multitude of fields. As a writer, his words were dipped in wisdom. As a scientist, his theories were way ahead of his time. And as an inventor, his creations were revolutionary. His statesmanship, too, had a profound impact on shaping the future of America. But the question that often lingers is whether Benjamin Franklin was born a genius, or did he chisel himself into one? Was it inborn talent or relentless hard work that made him the man he was? These are the enigmas that surround his life, making him a fascinating figure to delve into. Join us as we unravel the life and achievements of this extraordinary man. Our journey will take us through the twists and turns of Franklin's life, illuminating the path he tread and the legacy he left behind. Born in Boston in 1706, Benjamin Franklin was not born into privilege. He was the 15th of 17 children born to his father, Josiah Franklin, a candle and soap maker who struggled to make ends meet. Despite this, young Benjamin was an inquisitive child, always eager to learn more about the world around him. At just 8 years old, Franklin was sent to Boston Latin School with the hope he would become a clergyman. But the cost was too high. He could only attend school for 2 years before he was pulled out to assist his father in his business. But this did not dampen Franklin's thirst for knowledge. Recognizing his son's love for reading, Josiah arranged for Benjamin to become an apprentice to his brother James, a printer. This was a turning point in young Franklin's life. He was now surrounded by books and spent every free moment he had reading. He read everything he could get his hands on: history, literature, philosophy, and the sciences. He taught himself new languages, arithmetic, and even how to write effectively. Franklin's self-education was not just about gaining knowledge, it was about understanding the world and his place in it. He developed a methodical approach to learning, breaking down complex subjects into simpler parts and studying them one by one. He also started writing, first for his brother's newspaper under a pseudonym, and later his own works. Even though he lacked formal education, Franklin was an ardent believer in its power. He often said, "An investment in knowledge pays the best interest." This belief was so strong that later in life, he founded what is now the University of Pennsylvania, ensuring that others had the educational opportunities he did not. Despite his lack of formal education, Franklin was a lifelong learner, a trait that would serve him well. His early years were shaped by struggle and self-education, laying the foundation for the remarkable life he would lead. His love for reading and learning was not just a means to an end, but a passion that fueled his extraordinary achievements. Franklin's thirst for knowledge led him to the world of print. In his early 20s, he found himself in Philadelphia, where he began his illustrious career in printing. His journey began by simply setting type and operating the press. But with his insatiable curiosity and relentless work ethic, he quickly advanced in the trade. Before long, Franklin owned his own printing shop and started publishing the Pennsylvania Gazette. This wasn't just any newspaper of the time. Franklin, always the innovator, introduced new formats and content that made the Gazette one of the most popular newspapers in the colonies. He filled its pages with witty sayings, philosophical musings, and thought-provoking essays, all aimed at enlightening the reader. But Franklin's contribution to print media didn't stop there. In 1732, he began publishing Poor Richard's Almanac under the pseudonym Richard Saunders. This annual publication, filled with weather forecasts, household hints, puzzles, and proverbs, was a hit among the colonists. Who can forget timeless wisdom like, "Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise"? Franklin was a master of using pseudonyms. He often wrote under various aliases, each with their own distinct personality and viewpoints. This allowed him to explore different perspectives and engage in debates with himself in the public eye, further enriching the American literary landscape. His writings were not just for entertainment. They were carefully crafted messages aimed at educating the public, promoting moral virtues, and encouraging civic responsibility. He used his platform to shape public opinion on important issues of his time, from education and science to politics and human rights. Franklin's literary contributions were significant. He was one of America's first authors to gain popularity in Europe, and his style influenced many future American writers. His innovative use of pseudonyms, his engaging writing style, and his ability to discuss complex issues in an accessible way all played a role in shaping American literature. Through his writings, Franklin began to influence American society and shape its values. His legacy as a man of letters is as enduring as his contributions to science and politics, reminding us that the power of the written word can indeed change the world. Franklin was not just a man of letters, but also a man of science. His intellect and curiosity extended far beyond the realm of print, leading him to conduct groundbreaking investigations in the field of science. When we think of Benjamin Franklin, we often conjure up images of a man flying a kite in a storm. This isn't just a fanciful image, but a reference to his revolutionary work on electricity. Franklin was fascinated by this mysterious force, and his experiments sought to unravel its secrets. His most famous experiment, conducted in 1752, established the connection between lightning and electricity. This was a revelation that challenged existing beliefs and unlocked a new understanding of the natural world. But Franklin didn't stop at mere understanding. He put his knowledge to practical use. He invented the lightning rod, a device that protects buildings from lightning strikes by providing a path for the electricity to follow, leading it safely into the ground. This invention not only demonstrated his scientific prowess, but also his commitment to public safety. Yet Franklin's inventiveness didn't stop at the lightning rod. He also invented bifocal glasses, an elegant solution to the problem of presbyopia, the age-related loss of near-focusing ability. By combining lenses for distance and reading into a single frame, Franklin created a practical tool that improved the lives of countless people. And let's not forget the Franklin stove. In an era when heating homes was a significant challenge, Franklin's invention offered a safer, more efficient way to warm living spaces. His stove circulated heat more evenly, consumed less wood, and reduced the risk of house fires. Once again, Franklin combined his scientific understanding with his desire to improve people's lives. Franklin's scientific achievements made him an internationally respected figure and brought him fame. But more than that, they demonstrated his incredible intellect, his practical problem-solving skills, and his dedication to improving the world around him. He was a man who saw the mysteries of the universe not as insurmountable puzzles, but as challenges to be understood and overcome. Truly, Franklin was not just a man of letters, but also a man of science. In the realm of politics, Franklin was a pivotal figure in the founding of the United States. Benjamin Franklin's influence extended far beyond science and literature. His political acumen played a significant role in shaping the nation we know today. As a delegate from Pennsylvania, Franklin found himself in the thick of the drafting of the US Constitution. He was the oldest delegate at the Constitutional Convention, but his age did not deter his active participation. His wisdom and wit were instrumental in navigating the complex political landscape. He was a proponent of compromise, often acting as a mediator between differing points of view. His efforts helped to shape the Constitution into a document that balanced the needs of both large and small states. But his statesmanship wasn't confined to American shores. Franklin also served as an ambassador to France during the American Revolution. His charm, diplomacy, and astute political tactics won over the French, securing their support and crucially tipping the balance of the war in favor of the American colonies. His diplomatic work in France was so successful that it led to the signing of the Treaty of Paris in 1783, officially ending the war and establishing the United States as a sovereign nation. Franklin's advocacy for unity was another hallmark of his political career. He understood the strength in unity and relentlessly championed the cause of the American colonies coming together as one. His famous sketch of a segmented snake with the caption, "Join or Die," became a rallying cry for colonial unity. Moreover, Franklin's commitment to human rights and equality is evident in his later life, advocacy for the abolition of slavery. He became president of the Pennsylvania Society for Promoting the Abolition of Slavery, using his influence to push for this profound societal change. As a statesman, Franklin left an indelible mark on American history. His contributions to the formation of the United States and his enduring legacy continue to inspire us today. From humble beginnings to becoming a founding father of the United States, Benjamin Franklin was truly a man of many talents. His life was a rich tapestry of achievements that spanned multiple domains. As a man of letters, he enlightened minds with his wit and wisdom, while his scientific discoveries and inventions, such as the lightning rod, continue to impact the world today. Franklin's passion for knowledge and self-improvement didn't stop with his own personal growth. He was a champion for public education, founding one of America's first public libraries and the University of Pennsylvania. His statesmanship played a crucial role in shaping the United States, contributing significantly to the drafting of the Constitution. In essence, Franklin was a Renaissance man, a polymath whose influence reached far beyond his own time. Benjamin Franklin's life story is a testament to the power of curiosity, self-education, and perseverance. His legacy continues to inspire us today.